Nate Oats, Alabama's non-meeting agenda may be a little too much. The high-profile additions to Alabama's non-conference men's basketball schedule trickled in over the summer, but when the full slate was released August 31st, the breadth of its difficulty was clear. I don't know, that might have been a little too much to bite off, to be honest with you, Oats said Wednesday as the Tide ended its first week of full practices. Alabama will face 3 of the final 4 teams from last season in Gonzaga, Houston, and Baylor. It also will meet high major opponents in Memphis, Colorado State, and possibly Kansas in the final game of a Thanksgiving weekend tournament in Orlando. We're never gonna schedule light, Oats said. I would rather get exposed in the non-conference. Figure out what we've got to fix. Oats noted Alabama lost 3 of its 8 non-conference games last season before going 16-2 in conference play and winning the SEC. You need a wake-up call at some point, Oats said. It's better to get the wake-up call in non-conference than it is to get it in SEC play. Alabama opened practice last Thursday and is scheduled to hold a closed scrimmage against Georgia Tech on October 16. For the first time since 2019, the school will hold its Tide tip-off event at 7:30 p.m. CT on October 22 inside Foster Auditorium for the first time. Capacity will be limited with first-come, first-served seating and a video screen outside for fans who cannot make it inside. Our marketing folks talked to our basketball staffs and decided they wanted to go to Foster this year, Athletics Director Greg Burns said during a Tuesday interview with Crimson Tide Sports Network. I said that's a great idea, let's give it a try. I think it will be a little more student-focused because of that. Alabama will then host Louisiana in a charity exhibition October 24 at 2 p.m. CT inside Coleman Coliseum. The game will not air on radio or television, but ticket proceeds will benefit the United Way of West Alabama. The regular season begins November 9 against Louisiana Tech, kicking off a stretch of 4 games in 11 days in Coleman Coliseum before the Tide travels to the ESPN Events Invitational in Orlando. Some people think we're foolish to even be playing, Oats said Wednesday. They've got some really good players and picked to be at the top of their league, if not picked to win it. Alabama will return to Birmingham for a December 21 game against Colorado State, which Oats expects to be a top 15 team nationally, in the renovated Legacy Arena. We don't have many easy games, if any at all, Oats said. I think that was by design, but I also want to be playing our best basketball come March. I think if you got Cupcake City in November and December, you don't get exposed and you don't get your weaknesses figured out, and you don't better yourself like you need to do in the non-conference to get ready to play conference games. Here is Alabama's full non-conference schedule with game times that have been announced. October 24th exhibition vs. Louisiana. November 9th vs. Louisiana Tech. November 12th vs. South Dakota State. November 16th vs. South Alabama. November 19th vs. Oakland. November 25th vs. November 26th vs. Drake or Belmont. December 4th vs. Gonzaga. December 11th vs. Houston. December 14th at Memphis. December 18th vs. Jacksonville State. December 21st vs. Colorado State. January 29th vs. Baylor. Mike Rodak is an Alabama beat reporter for Alabama Media Group. Follow him on Twitter at Mike Rodak.